Hello YouTube, Snowshoe here. Welcome back to BluePrince. Picking up on day 26. So last time, little recap. We solved the, I guess what I'm calling the lowercase puzzle. We found a microchip by the bridge. Have an allowance. We got some new rooms. Oh, we're cursed. So today might be quick. Bedroom, lose a step. Hallway, lose a key. Green room, lose a gem. Shop, lose a coin. Red room, lose all the above. That was because I drew the shrine twice in a row, and I wanted to be able to take out the money and then put in a new blessing. But by taking it out, I was cursed for 2 days. We solved the study puzzle, which was crazy. That was an insane line of thinking. I don't know why that worked, but it did. And we solved the music sheet puzzle. So now we're starting off pretty fresh. We need the chess puzzle still. And other than that... So last time I ran an experiment that was supposed to deliver letters to the mailroom. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't realize it was letters to the mailroom. And I don't know if those are going to be there if we draw it again, or if that was you needed to draw the mailroom that day. I was thinking packages. I was hoping we would start off today with 2 packages, but that did not happen. Let's go ahead and start with some items. The lockpick and the sledge. Okay. Those are nice to have early on. Save us some keys. Even though every time we draft a hallway or a red room, we're going to lose them. We don't have any reason to go to the grotto yet. We're still missing a microchip somewhere. There's the sticky note puzzle or clue in the grotto that I don't know what to do with, which was the 2 I's and the 2 O's. We can go down to the elevator, but we need the chess puzzle. If we get to the antechamber, we can go in the basement. We need the burning glass, or we need to draw the tomb. And then we picked up 2 new floor plans last time that should be in our pool today. But I think all we're going to do is hope for drawing all the rooms that we need to do the chess puzzle until something new comes up. And for that, we're going to need to draw the office for the king, the study for the queen, the chapel or the rumpus room for the bishop, security for the knight, nook for the rook, and then we have a whole bunch of rooms that are going to be pawns. Those will just come. We don't even have to worry about that. Normally I would do the corridor, but we're going to lose a key if we do that. So there's no difference between that and the spare room. I don't have any keys to lose right now, so that's fine. So yeah, I think that's going to be our plan for the day. I think right now the only room that I know has the rook in it right there is the nook. So if we draft the kitchen, we're going to lose coin. Then the parlor or the bedroom. Parlor, we can get some gems, but we're also going to lose them every time we draft one of the rooms. Maybe we want to keep that inventory high. That's also under the assumption that I actually solve this, because I don't know. I'll have to check the next time we draw the library. I'm pretty sure I'm like running like 50-50. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. So if this is true, then this is true, and this is false, which means the gems would be in here, but it's also saying that it's in here, so that can't be. So if this is false, and this is false, this has to be true. So that doesn't work. If you're true, you're false, and you're false, then they would be in the black box. Okay. We lose a key if we go to the secret passage and a gem. So the pantry or the gem would be nice. We have the sledge. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a chest in here. Nope. But we already have the rook and the pawn taken care of. So we can do the courtyard. I think we're going to lose 2 gems if we do that. But maybe we'll get an item. Shovel. Okay. Always nice to have. We can do the hallway. We'll lose a key. But we'll also get the trunk. I guess I've been calling them chests, but they're trunks. And then on this side, that'll cost us 2 gems. Or we can just grab them some items. Compass. And a die. car keys if we could make it over to the garage, which has to be along the west wall. Same with like the secret garden has to be along the west wall. We'll see what connects down. Nothing. Grab the observatory and see what the next star is. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Well, that's not what we wanted. But we are cursed anyway, so why not just add to it? Observatory is a night. I don't think I had that one written down. Okay, well, you were a different note. Okay. So we're still looking for the study, the office, and chapel or rumpus room. Chamber of Mirrors would be fun if we could actually solve it. And it'll let us draft copies of stuff that we already have. If we do that, we either have to go to the hallway or we have to go back to the entrance hall and work our way around. See if we can open the other doors. But I guess the Chamber of Mirrors is a puzzle that we haven't solved yet. So you always open up that. And then that button opens up this one. And that's all we know so far. The assumption would be if you make it to all the rooms, you can get into the middle and it would open up everything, and this becomes a four-way passage. Plus, then we would get 4 oranges altogether. And it would also be really nice if once you solved this room, it would stay solved, even if you draft it again. Probably not the case. But we are already cursed. Let's see what's up here. We should grab security while we can. Get the keycard system changed, and then we'll run an experiment. As per usual. Maybe we'll get something else to raise our allowance. Which is kind of the only thing that I've been going for. Yeah, while drafting, if you draw the drawing room, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. And that triggered twice. So there's a chance we have 2 letters in the mailroom. Or that ended on that day and we lost them. Let's try trash and allowance. They usually have a good record of finding trash. And we already have the shovel. So do we go... If we're gonna try and do the Chamber of Mirrors, we kind of have to go back now. But we still have the steps. Which might not be a good play because we're going to burn some steps. Okay, so the choice here is to re-roll or only make it to 3 sides of the mirror room. But we should have the compass, which is supposed to give us better luck going north. And my guess would be that you need all the doors to solve it. Alright, we're just going to do it. Oh. Well, we got, one door. We still have a chance of solving it if we come back down the other way. So if I remember correctly, this should open up that far wall there. Okay. Well, tried for it, just didn't pay off. So I could go down into that and grab the orange, but it doesn't do us any good. Passageway helps. Let's see if we can even get to it. Nope. The attic is a great room if you have the gems for it. But I've already lost 2 on top of what we've been drawing. Or no, I guess just 1. So no matter what, we can't do the Chamber of Mirror. But maybe we can get a special key. 11. 3 squared, 9. Okay, so it's going to be order of operation. Is it? So that's 24 divided by 12 is 2. And 64 minus 20 is 44 divided by 11 is 4. Secret garden key. So if we can make it to the west side, we can at least get the antechamber open today. But again, because we're cursed, I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm going to grab the mail room to see about the letters. If nothing else, we'll get a package tomorrow. Okay, so they did deliver. Gem. Okay, let's see what they do. From Randolph. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. So that's the admin login that I've been using in the grotto. The lead lab technician at Sinca. I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site communications to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There's been much speculation amongst the staff about the progress you've been making in the house. They are quite excited when I reported you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we're rooting for you. Best of luck on your experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips. Okay, thank you. Hey, Simone, Randolph again. My last letter I mentioned terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so you can log in. Even with all the off-site communication disabled, you should still be able to use local network access different house-based functions from any terminal regardless of where it is located on the estate. Password is Swan Song. Wow, so we should have gotten these like way in the beginning. It's like one of the first things that you unlock when you find the magnifying glass and you use it in the commissary. So like maybe there's 8 of them total that we can get if we run that experiment again. Let's go ahead and do the storeroom, and then we'll go up through security. This will give us a little bit of a buffer on some items in case we need to draw a room that we're going to get cursed on. But it will also let us do the passageway again. And then you're blocked off. Lockpick doesn't work on that door for some reason. Or that door. Okay, so no keys, locked. Can't do anything there, can't do anything there, can't do anything there. Yep, that's the end of this run. So that was quick. That's okay, though. At least the curse will go away. And we'll get a package in the morning. But those are the breaks. No new rooms. Day 27. Alright. Well, the good news is we're not cursed. And we get some gems and some keys. And the sleeping mask. I think that's the most that we've ever gotten out of a small package. Could be very helpful early on. Dare I try and do another blessing? Or protect myself from the red rooms. I like protection, and I like the fact that I can already run an experiment before even going inside anywhere. Oops. I'm going to type. We had some pretty good luck with the drawing room. We ended up with 2 of those. So here's like a bit of technicality. Whenever you draft a shop room, which means you have to choose it. But if you just draw the drawing room, this one activates. So maybe we can do this and then add a small chest. Because with the shops, all we can do right now is the commissary and the kitchen. And then I'm gonna try something. I thought it said that you could only remote terminal access once a day. Okay. Which is true. But if I wanted to, I could also do security and do the doors right away. I believe. I think I've always chosen to do the experiment because it just seems like a better option. As far as getting goodies. All right. So bedrooms will help us out with steps. Let's grab 2 items. Not the 2 that I would have picked, but that's okay. So we'll need the chapel if we're going to try the chess puzzle. And we got lucky with security. So close to the entrance. I guess as close as possible. And an apple, thank you. So our experiment's already going. We don't need to do anything else with that. So we can get 10 steps if we go here. Or a bunch of goodies if we go here. But it dead ends. Or possibly some gems. I do have a lot of gems. I think I want the money in case we come across the commissary. Getting that upgrade to this room was pretty nice. At least this will go back to the chapel. We have some keys. We can open the trunk. And we already have the knight because we have security. You're open. Don't have the sledge yet. Well, we're pretty set on gems. I guess it's possible we could, courtyard in case there's an item. No. Where was I going with that? Oh, maybe we can get lucky and draw the laundry room? We'll be able to wash our gems into keys and our keys into gems. And then we'll have lots of keys. We should probably keep a key. My gut is telling me to keep my options open. Okay, there we go. Drawing room. So now we have a chest in the entrance. Let's grab the boiler room. And we'll grab the pool. Maybe we can get the... I can't see what kind of a door that is. Maybe we can get the pump room. Regular door. Would be nice to have. But let's be a little conservative. Okay, so we still have the chapel, the spare room, and the boiler room in case we get stuck. Oh. I don't like leaving all these. Chests behind, but I also just don't want to spend keys yet. So I think we should do the Great Hall. And we'll just have to go through. Because this door is always locked without the foyer. This will give us 2 gems. This will give us 1 gem. I don't know if it's possible for just fruit to be here, but maybe there's an item sometimes. I don't know if we've ever seen an item in this room. And we can't look at our directory right now. Okay, let's go for it. So no. Okay. 2 true. 2 empty. Well, that's true and that's true, so this has to be false. We need like 3 keys to solve that one if we were lucky enough. We still have 3 opportunities to go to the West Wing. And then we can still go from the drawing room or the pool. Items for sale. They've had keys for sale, right? Definitely get the sledge. And we're doing pretty good on gems. Do the running shoes in case we have to go back, and then we'll grab just one gem. Okay. Well, here's where hopefully the running shoes come into play. Can't do anything at the pool because that's the key card. Try the spare room. Oh, there we go. Have some keys. Ran right past you. Looking pretty good. That's our exit, so this should be our antechamber. No. You are, though. Okay. So it doesn't matter if we go over to the commissary or if we just go through here, because we know that this is going to be locked. It's not. Okay. We should do the rotunda, because we can go north and east. And we have the gems for it. Aquarium would be great. And I don't even need to rotate it. You count as a bedroom because you're all rooms. You go north from here. Passage does it. The locker room also does it, and it spreads keys. Key card. Chin. grab some food. We can get, what, 9 steps? That's 5 for every green room. 1, 2. That's a better deal. It's 13 instead of 9. Oh. Back. So we have security on low, which means there should only be 1 to 2 hard doors. We know that there's one here and we know that there's one here. So in theory, we could make it with just keys. We still have to go all the way back to the spare room. Because even if we turn the rotunda and go up, that door is locked and that door is locked. We don't have money for the keysmith. We don't have money for the laundry room. You're locked. I mean, if I go back and we just need more keys, we're just going to keep going back and forth making trips and just losing more steps. But now that keys have been spread, all we have to do is look, and maybe we'll be able to find some. I think 3 will do. Yeah, I don't want to use the... I want to use the key here. I wish I had the metal detector just as backup. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, there's 2. That would have been nice to have. There's a pump room. Okay, sorry about that. I took a lovely rock to the windshield, and they were just confirming my appointment to have it replaced. I don't understand how power works in this place. So if I want to send power to the pump room, do I have to have specific rooms in between? Looks like I want to send power to this. But does that mean I can't because this room doesn't convey power? Well, it doesn't really matter. I gotta go here anyway. Because there has to be something that we can do with this like we did with the furnace. Now we get the foyer. Oh, let's just go ahead and do that. Will get us back to the beginning. We don't have the currency to do the laundry room. Actually, I don't like any of you. Just get some steps back, I guess. And you're in the corner, right? Yeah, some more steps back. Thirsty little buddy? There's not going to be anything else hidden in this room anywhere crazy, right? Okay, going back to the entrance hall. Okay, well, we got the key card anyway. And enough keys. We have plenty of steps. We do not have don't have the office, we don't have the study. So we use our keys on the way back. Open up some rooms. I guess it doesn't matter now, but we might as well change you. Just in case. Oops. We can open up some new doors with keys and then just get the key card rooms. Possibility for a key to spread in here also. Grab the office. That will give us our king. And then from the pool, the Great Hall, or the Rotunda, we'd need to be able to draw the study. Plus we have rerolls. Think that there's any reason to go in here. I think once we get it, we get it. There's our king. See what you do. Why don't we be a little greedy? Get our extra steps for tomorrow. Then we need to save our rolls just in case. Take the dark room. It should auto-connect. Oh, it didn't. Oh, here's the new one. I wanted to see this. Perfect. Should probably grab this. Just so we have it. West wing only. The garage, the west wing. Her ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. Oh. East wing hall, master bedroom. The conservatory, only draftable in a corner. The bookshop, I haven't seen that. Only draftable from a library. So her ladyship's chamber, master bedroom, bookshop, conservatory. Or in the conservatory. So this is only draftable in a corner. We have the magnifying glass. You will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Today we may adjust these. Well, I think I want to increase the rarity. Common. The cellar, it's a dead end, but you get gems. Maybe instead of unusual. You can just make it standard. And then the bunk room, this is unusual. I feel like we see it a lot. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay. So we have the key, we have our way out. We have the key, we have our way out. We need the workshop and the metal detector. Or we need the study. And the only way we're getting that is by the rotunda, the Great Hall, or using up all of our rolls here. And we just need to hope for the study. Right? Because we have the office. We have security. We have the nook. We have the chapel. And then the bedroom is a pawn room, so that's fine. So all we're missing is a queen room. And we can do the chess puzzle. But will the study ever be drawn this way? Doesn't matter, right? Okay, well that didn't work, but we can see the vault. Haven't seen that before. Although this is one of the runs where I don't have a vault key. Today is Thursday, December 3rd. The vault is a rook room. What do we have in here? Anything that we can interact with? Doesn't look like it, but I think we've seen 146 and we saw like 3 something. So we can get a bunch of coins, but we can't make a deposit or anything. Okay, well, let's go to the rotunda. Okay, well we can check this room out and then we have the card so we can go through this door at least. The mailroom would be nice, but another one of those. So here's where the security guards are going to be. It's the crown. Okay. Another puzzle box. so what are we doing? We can move you. Then you're gonna jump? No, you're gonna jump. But if I make you red now... So why is it only you turn red? What's the... What's the logic there? Yay, more allowance. I don't exactly know what the logic was on that, but... Oh, I guess having this room with a lockpick would make sense. Dearest children! The pieces are in place, all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us precious extra minutes. It would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. Huh. Okay. Well, we can't see what kind of gloves you have, but... Let's go this way. The only thing that helps is the library. I'm guessing you haven't changed. And we got the study. Okay. So, in theory, we can solve the chess puzzle now. I don't know what kind of witchcraft happened for this to be possible. I might have accidentally made a deal with someone I didn't want to in my sleep. was our... Oh, I'm still doing pretty good. 21 out of 26. I thought I was doing way worse. Still 100% on the billiard, though. That one's kind of hard to mess up, though. Okay. Well, let's see what happens when we solve the chess puzzle. I do want to stop by the Great Hall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plenty. I want to stop by the Great Hall and see if we are able to go down from there, since we have the keys. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there is a small chance we could find the metal detector. I don't know, I feel like the only times that we find it okay, well, we have our way over. Oh, I already opened all these rooms. We will do the foyer. If we do the foyer, we cannot redraw. We can add 2 to our allowance, but there's no chance of us getting the burning glass. Better prepare for later. And since we got all those extra steps, I'm going to take the precaution and enter the antechamber. I knew it. Wasn't going to give it to me automatically. Okay, we have 4 keys. And I do not believe we have any doors that we can use it on. So there's no hope of us getting a workshop. And there is no hope of us getting a walk-in closet. Other than that, every place that I've ever seen the metal detector has already been drafted. That being said, I'm kind of questioning myself, but there's no way. We got the sleeping mask, and we bought the sledge and the running shoes, so it can't be at the commissary. I would have seen that. So there is no way that we can get the burning glass. And because of that, I haven't opened any of these. Oh, hello. North of the antechamber. Below the foundation. I haven't seen the foundation yet. Full house of 45 rooms plus. Bunk room? Oh, because it counts as 2 bedrooms. Secret door in the tomb. Doesn't exist. The grotto. Leaning toward this. Yeah, thought about the moon. The grotto, there's a room in there. We just don't know what it is yet. We still need another microchip. No idea where that could be. Unless it's the reward for the puzzle we're about to do. North of the antechamber, of course, that makes the most sense. Which means it's not going to be it. Getting a full house. I'm sure that that's not impossible, although I haven't really done it. I mean, we're still missing quite a few. I think there was one where I was missing like only like 3. But anyway, let's I'm gonna keep a key because I am paranoid and I don't know what's gonna be on the other side of the chess puzzle. However, on our way back, we have the sauna for tomorrow, so we'll start with 90 steps. We have plenty of steps to burn. Okay, so that's still off. So we need to, like, attach this room to the boiler room in order to get this going. Or just be lucky with the connections. I don't know. You're able to get the furnace connected. But I think it was because it was connected to the library or something else. Dark room? So apparently you can't have normal rooms between the boiler room and what you want to power. I still don't have a shovel. And I still don't have a metal detector. And it doesn't matter which way we go. I wish I could put money into you. I have a lot of leftover money that I can't do anything with. Alright. Open. Okay, you're the puzzle that I need the burning. Wait, where was the chess puzzle? Oh, was it down the elevator? I think it was down the elevator. Well, still can't do anything here. It's fine. I have the steps. But I have to make sure I put you back. Don't want to ruin that just in case. Okay, antechamber is burning glass. We might have enough to do this and come back. We'll see. I don't think it matters because we don't have a way of not filling the fountain up. And still can't do anything with you, correct? Yes. Down, Jeeves, thank you. There you go. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what we have. The office. Is at 4-4. The study is at 2-9. The nook is at 4-5. The chapel is at 3-2. The office... No, I already have the office. I need a knight. Security, 4-1. And the pawn, we can just do the den, 5-3. King. Queen. Rook. Bishop. Knight. Pawn. A new permanent power? What are you talking about? Well, what do you do? Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the Queen's side, west wing, lose 5 steps, gain a key. No. Banner of the King. Each time you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn. Ooh. That's a good one. You don't have to pay when you go into the chapel. Instead, gain 30 the first time you enter the chapel each day. Each day. So on top of our allowance, do the chapel, get 30. What are the chances that you can come down here and change the power? You draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of the rooms in your house. That's so, like, you want the conservatory to be in the corner? Or are there other rooms that are corners only? So eventually you're going to have to get all 4 corners with those rooms? Add the armory. What possible good would the armory do? When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose gain the power of that person. Oh. Huh. So you've got nothing until you hit 8. Well... Oh, okay, so yeah, the... Oh. Okay. I don't know why you would need an armory. It's not like we can use weapons. And then losing 5 steps for every side on the west, that would be horrible if you were going on a west wing kick. I mean, you could easily lose... Well, in theory, you'd lose 45 steps if you got them all. I don't think that that's the... This one might be good at the beginning. And this one might be good at the beginning. This one I think you would want later on. Because it has to be something to do with the 4 corners. Why else would they have a special power-up just for that? I think for now... I'm going to run with Chapel. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Well, it is what it is. So I was hoping that we could just come back here and change it any day that we wanted. And start the day off with a new one if we wanted to every time. But you have to open up all those 6 rooms again if you want that to happen. Okay, so is there anything... Sorry, I need to get away from the waterfall. Oh, it's going to be noisy. Is there anything that we can do? We have so many steps left. If we go to the pump room, we could lower the reservoir. But we'd have to raise the fountain, so we can't get to the pump room. There's no way for us to get a metal detector, on top of the fact that we would need the workshop. So I do not believe that there is anything that we can do. So we're still missing a green room. Excuse me. But it's not the conservatory. Okay, well, I can't think of anything else that needs to be done today, so maybe we should just start a new day. Still don't know what you are. It's not possible. No, 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 no. It's not possible to draft a room. It's not possible to get... Yeah. No. Okay. Well. I'm going to call this one here. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you liked it. Feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out a bunch. Leave a comment. Let me know that you're still enjoying the series. We just did day 27 with 109 steps. That's pretty good. 3 new rooms. We solved the chess puzzle now, but that can be solved multiple times. We still need to connect the boiler room to the pump room, I'm pretty sure. So we saw the closed exhibit, the vault, and the conservatory this time. Those are the 3 new rooms. So the closed exhibit will always have the whatever 2 doors that you don't come in off of as keycard doors. Conservatory, we can change the rarity of floor plans. And I changed 2 of them to common, but the double bunk I left as a rarity because I don't like seeing it that often. Although it is good every now and then for the bananas. And then the vault, we had plus 40 coins. And we've seen vault keys before, but we haven't had the vault and the vault keys in the same run. But there doesn't appear to be a way to save your coins, except for your allowance, unless you had a freezer at like the very end of your run, and you weren't worried about spending it. But okay, so now we're just trying to get... We have 5 rooms, bedrooms that we haven't seen yet, and a couple of other extra rooms. So we'll be on the lookout for those. And then we're trying to get the burning glass and either make it to the antechamber and back or draw the tomb. And I think that's it for now. I don't think we have anything else outstanding. But again, thank you for your time. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!